on the practice field ahead of Sunday's game against the Broncos.
Jeff Skversky is here in the studio, and Broncos had a big win against the Cowboys, so could be a tough matchup.
That's their signature win, so they cannot take Denver lightly. Eagles, they need that W. Pressure? What pressure? The Eagles may be 3-6 heading into Denver, but quarterback Jalen Hurts says he's not feeling any pressure. He just wants to win, and he's been meeting with Coach Nick Sirianni every Friday, which they believe is helping. Of course, the D needs some help too. Let's go live to Jamie Apodi at team headquarters for more. Jamie?
Yeah, Jeff, it's no secret that the Eagles defense has been a disaster this year. They're making it way too easy on opposing quarterbacks. The scheme frustrating for their own players even, like Fletcher Cox. Public enemy numero uno's defensive coordinator Jonathan Gannon, who has taken a ton of heat specifically for the fact that his defense has allowed 5 different quarterbacks this season to complete 80% of their passes or more. This week they'll have to deal with Teddy Bridgewater in Denver. I asked Darius Slay about how a prideful unit like the Eagles defense is dealing with all this criticism.
Man, it's a sport. It's gonna be always criticism, but shoot, man, all thing we gotta do is just go execute, man. I say, shoot, it's the coach only can do the call, but as I always say, the player always bring the call to life. So we gotta go out there and just execute better. You know, sometimes, like I said, be us as an ME. Sometimes it be, you know, coaches tell us like, all right, so, that was a bad call by me. So a lot of stuff we as a group, we both own up to what we did. He do all the time. So we just gotta continue to keep executing and be better as a group.
Yeah, they have a lot of pride, that group. All right, coming up at 6, we'll talk more about these Friday meetings between Jalen Hurts and Nick Sirianni. We found out about these today, and these guys, they're 2 peas in a pod. We'll talk about that at 6. Live in South Philadelphia, Jamie Apodi, Channel 6, Action News. Jeff?
All right, Jamie, we'll see you coming up at 6 o'clock. Well, you think you're busy running around? How about the Flyers? Listen to this schedule. The Flyers play 3 games in just 4 days, all in different cities. The Flyers facing Toronto at home tonight before heading off to Carolina. And then Dallas, Carter Hart, he will get the start tonight in net against a very familiar face. Former Flyer Wayne Simmons returns to Philadelphia with the Maple Leafs. And the Flyers, yes, they are happy to see him.
I mean, he's a great guy and a hardworking guy. So, and it's been in the league for so long and put up points. So, I mean, I have nothing bad to say about him. He's a good leader and a good guy in the room.
The 76ers teamed up with veterans and military personnel today in Camden to pack comfort and care kits for active service members overseas and their families. The Sixers staff were among volunteers that helped put together more than 1,000 care packages at the Boys and Girls Club of Camden County. And the Sixers back at it tomorrow against Toronto. Tobias Harris could return in that game, and everyone knows they need Tobias. They're missing a ton of players right now due to COVID.
Yeah, take anybody they can get. Yeah. You're right.
Even you guys.
Well, you know, she's a pretty good, she's a good point guard.
Yeah.
And
thanks, Rick.
We've heard.
I ride the bench really good. All right, thanks, Jeff.
Jeff, thanks.
Well.